Great big heavy sigh. Happy Dad Tales Day.
Happy Dad Tales Day, my friend. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good
morning.
Good morning. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Yeah, brilliant. How you doing?
Season 3 episode.
I keep track.
16.
Chin. Your health?
Always my health. Thank you for that.
How's your week been, mate?
It's been good.
Oh,
A couple of bits this week.
ooh, hello.
Me and Andy went to a, what do you call it? Like an arcade.
Yeah.
But like old school.
Yeah, still an arcade,
games.
isn't it? Yeah.
And Andy really likes Pac-Man.
Oh, nice.
Like proper old school. Like she said, for my birthday, can I have one of these machines?
Oh, yeah, love. Thousands.
Yeah. What's the price of them? Yeah.
How long did you get in the arcade?
You go all day.
All day.
So you go in, play, and then you can leave. So we left, went to get some dinner,
Then you get to go
and then
back.
go back.
Oh, that's cool. It's pretty cool.
It was good.
Reasonable priced?
It is if you're there all day. We probably did about an hour. Went out, got something to eat, then come back, maybe did about another half an hour or something. The only disappointing thing was there was a few games that weren't working.
Right.
But it does say that you can go look round before you commit to anything.
Was Time Crisis there?
That's a shooting game, isn't it?
Yeah.
There was a shooting game there, yeah. It could possibly be in there.
I just love Time Crisis. Yeah, love it. I think if I went there, I'd just play that all afternoon. Just is it like say like get off? You've had an hour and now get off it.
No, well this is the thing because we was playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you can because it's on free mode, you just keep getting yourself a life back. So we played it for so long, and then thought, I got a bit bored of this. But you could have like gone through it all, completed it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking
So
that
we just
Time Crisis.
Spend hours on there. There was a game, like it was a racing game. Only got high score, didn't I?
Oh, good lad. What did you put it down? Lem.
No, it didn't. It didn't ask for your name. It was just it showed your score.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm presuming it's one anyway because they switched off at the end of every day. It probably just is the scores for that day. But mine was still at the top when I finished. And then today, been to see Ellie today. So been to Manchester.
Oh, you said you were going, yeah.
Been to Manchester today to see Ellie, which was good.
Did you get caught in rain?
Sort of, yeah. We're trying to plan stuff. And obviously we don't want to be outdoors because knowing that it planned to rain. It's been really nice couple of days, sort of. And then, today we just wanted to chuck it down. So we managed to, we had to walk a little bit, man. But went to Old Trafford, had some dinner there. That was nice.
Did it at Old Trafford? That's quite cool.
And then went to Trafford Centre. Right. I'm sure I've said this before, but I've got a conspiracy.
Here we go.
That this cost of living crisis doesn't exist.
Oh, no, I've said this. I can't believe the amount of people are spending money to things.
Trafford Centre today, went in 2 car parks, couldn't get in. Had to park down the road and walk in. Got in there, it's absolutely rammed.
But this is my whole thing about, like, the fuel crisis. How you were paying through nose out with for fuel at the moment. Gas electric's like ridiculous. But people are still paying it. People are still affording it. I appreciate there's people out there that are probably fuel poverty and absolutely struggling. But not everyone. I'm saying with you, I'm thinking, where's everyone finding money from?
Honestly, that's the busiest I've ever seen it.
No, it's not.
In Trafford Centre?
Yeah, it's not.
It's the busiest I've ever seen it.
I'm busy at Christmas.
Well, I've never seen it at Christmas.
I'm just saying, like, it can't be that busy.
It was absolutely rammed. Honestly, couldn't get in car parks. And then we go inside. Every shop. There was queuing in a shop that Ellie wanted to be in. There must have been about 20 people in the queue just for changing rooms.
Oh, wow.
There must have been 60 people in queue for till. And
so this is the thing, like, everyone moans that people are shopping online. There's not so much shopping online there, are there?
No. And do you know what was good? Ellie had the app for the shop. So a woman came up and says, has anybody got the app? Ellie's like, yeah, I've got the app. Right. Bish, bash, bosh. Scan your item. You've paid for it. Apple Pay.
Wow.
But it saves about 45 minutes in the queue.
That's really good, that.
And then we just had to go to another woman to take time off.
That's cool.
Yeah. But honestly, it was everywhere I've been recently.
Been busy.
It's busy everywhere. So I'm like, I don't know if it's a thing that. You're right. I get that there's people that are going to be struggling financially, but there's also a lot of people spending.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, big time. We went bowling the other day. It was round. It was busy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd say bowling's one of them luxuries. Do you know what I mean? Like, we had nothing to do, so I was like, we'll go for a game of bowling. But it's not for me.
Bowling's not. Don't be saying that now.
It's not for me. Do you know what I mean?
It's a take it or leave it game, isn't it?
Big time. Like even kids, we left Ava crying because I mean I think Amy won, then it was me, then Noah, and then Ava. But at not one point, and I'm not rubbish. I got a couple of spares. Didn't get any strikes. I think Ava's got a strike. But that's not why I don't like it. But it's not for me. I just genuinely don't get the like. I don't know. It's hard because I feel really harsh, but. Like, do you know some people
one
like
game's enough as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because we were going to play. So one game was 27 quid for family, or it was 44 quid for 2 games for family. So 4 of us play, if that makes sense. So I was like, oh, we'll just play 1 because it was one now to play 2. I'm glad you didn't pay for 2 because I got a blister on my finger. I was like, hang on, how's this even happened?
Thumb in the ball.
Yeah, but I was like, none of the balls fitted my fingers. So like, I was
sausage fingers.
I was like, no, I've got quite dainty hands. But I was like, I don't know. It's like I couldn't bowl regularly. Like that one time,
Yeah.
I think I've genuinely been with kids. If I had to say on my hand I could count, I think I'm not lying.
Yeah, we've only been a few times, not loads, because figure as well. You play 1 game, and it takes about 10 minutes.
It didn't take long.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you've paid 27 quid.
Yeah, but half an hour I think it took us.
Yeah, I suppose it's 4 of you.
Yeah, so everyone has like 10 throws. Two, don't you?
Yeah.
But I was like, but once again, busy. Everyone's there, bowling away. Do you know what I mean? So it's not as if it's that seemed like a drop. I spoke to someone a few weeks ago from Hollywood Bowl at Hull, and they said they're just booming, absolutely booming. But why?
I don't know if people would lie though.
Yeah, no.
I'm not saying he's not booming, but he's not going to say to you,
Oh, you're dead.
It's absolutely horrible, mate.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, there's just honestly everywhere I go, there's loads of people.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're following me.
doubt it.
No, I doubt it as well.
And then today, took barbecue down. It fell to bits.
Oh,
Like I say, we knew it was coming, but I was gutted. A little bit gutted. So the frame bottoms got all right, and the hood's all right. It's just the middle bit that's probably the most important bit.
as long as your frayed bottom's all right.
My frayed bottom.
Is that what you called
No,
it?
I said my frame at the bottom's all right.
Frayed, but I thought you'd got a frayed bottom.
No, my frame at the bottom's all right. And the hood. So that's summer project because we've been getting ready for extension.
Coming, innit? Anytime now.
Yeah.
And what else was I going to say? How's your Easter? Do you what's the deal with Easter eggs in your family?
What do you mean? We give them. We receive.
Do you?
No, we only give Easter eggs to the younger ones. So George and Molly got them this time, probably not next time because they're now like they're
18
they're high school. They're still at school, but high school. Whereas me Tezzy, I didn't get him all, if that makes sense. Because I think he's just a bit too old. You know, he probably was gutted that I didn't get him one, but I had done for a couple of years because for me it's a kid's thing, isn't it? If I'm being honest.
I don't.
And if he wants chocolate, I'll buy him chocolate. If he wants chocolate, if he really wants chocolate, I'll buy him chocolate. Do you know what I mean?
He'll be ringing you. If he listens to this, he'll be ringing you. Uncle Leon,
But
some chocolate.
and then my mum, she said about getting eggs and was like, "Dog, we've still got chocolate from Christmas." Genuinely, do you know what I mean? So I was like, "Dog, because we
This
just
is,
get
I think this
inundated
is
with
my
chocolate."
point. It's just like it just becomes gluttonous, doesn't it?
Oh,
That you're
big
just
time.
getting it and getting it and getting it. And if you get from grandparents and then aunties and uncles and stuff like that, you're like, how much chocolate do kids need?
Oh, too much.
Just gets a bit
Too much.
just gets
Yeah,
a bit-
I think it's greed and gluttony.
And then you get to a point where you go, right, oh, like say one of your children don't like chocolate, so let's get them something else.
What's wrong with this child?
No, my niece don't really eat chocolate. So then you start thinking, well, buying her something else.
Yeah.
Why am I buying you stuff? It's not Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a religious holiday that I don't quite understand. So why am I jumping in and celebrating it?
Yeah, I don't get where the Easter Bunny comes into it all without getting a bit OTT. But for me, when I was younger, I don't really remember. I think I did get Easter eggs. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say I did, but I don't remember having a lot of Easter eggs.
You
But
do
then-
see kids now as well. They've got like 10 and 12 Easter.
Look,
What's the point?
Someone put some on social media, and I'm not going to name. And there must be about 40 eggs on side. No. There's like 40 eggs all stacked out. and it was like, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's give the eggs or whatever. It was something like saying thank you to everyone, and she put like spoil it, if that makes sense. I was like, that's too much, far too much.
This goes right back to my earlier point. There is no cost of living crisis. People still got loads of money to spend.
I tell you what, they're expensive Easter eggs.
Exactly.
And I tell you what, you can buy like a dairy milk bar, for example, for £1, can't you? And I reckon that is the same as an egg.
Yeah.
But you pay £4 for an egg.
For packaging.
Oh man, I couldn't believe it.
For some reason, though, chocolate does taste different in a
Easter egg. It tastes loads better. It does taste loads better. But
and how much are you betting that sale of cornflakes goes up over the next few weeks as well?
we never do that.
I saw a woman the other day with a box of cornflakes. I've never seen a box that big, and I commented to her that I'd never seen a box that big.
And then you went, and the cornflakes.
And she said it's for exactly that. Because my kids are going to have loads of Easter eggs, and we're going to melt them and make crispy balls.
Oh, so she preempted buying a bit. Instead of going, tell you what, I won't buy them so much bloody Easter chocolate.
I presume it's maybe from other family members.
I know,
but this is my point. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
It's nearly as bad as pancake day.
I don't mind pancake day.
I know. Well, I don't want to be told when I have to eat pancakes.
What is that?
Keeping you up.
Oh dear, you're tired out, Nick. But yeah, I'm with you on that. It's just greedy.
Yeah,
greedy. But it's like everything. We've somehow become a marketing. What's it called? A marketing's dream or something. I don't know what it's called. Where like it used to be, we just celebrate the fact that Jesus rose again on Easter Sunday. Somewhere along the line, someone's gone, hey, we can make some money out of this. There's cards to go with it now. There's chocolate to go with it. Same with Advent. So Advent used to either burn a candle for Advent, counting down your days to Christmas, or you used to open. Can you remember we used to open like an Advent door and it had like a picture behind it? That was it. I used to have them as a kid. Do you know what I mean? No chocolate in my house. But once again, it's becoming like a marketing. It's like
Valentine's Day, exactly the same. Halloween, it's just
don't mind Halloween.
Steak and blowjob day.
Yeah,
it's just stupid
March. 14th of March.
It's just one of them days that just, I don't know. They've got us on.
So no one I'm on board with that one.
Let's talk.
There's my jaw there.
This week's. And you're back.
You heard that joke?
Yeah. Let's talk this week's topic.
So this week we're talking about the best year.
This is one of them topics that we've just sort of set, and I don't know if you've gone down the same road as I've gone down. We'll just figure it out.
I've got a few things I think, that's a good year.
Yeah. So I want you to convince me that your year is better than my year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, this is exactly my point.
Yeah.
We go down one or two different routes here.
I'm sticking to my year then.
You stick to your year. So what's your year?
1945.
1945. Do you remember it well? I'll be honest, it's not where I thought you were going to go.
No, I was thinking a great year because we'll be speaking German now if you want to. Nah.
We wouldn't know any different anyway then, would we?
I think, to be fair, I think sight might be a little bit better if it was all...
Possibly, yeah. Where things are.
No, I'm joking. 9.5 is not a thing.
Oh.
Imagine if it was like 9.5. Why is it good? Because we ended the war. Second World War ended. G up there.
So what's your year?
2012.
2012?
Yeah.
Go on, why?
So, I don't know, but there's a lot of nostalgia that goes into that year. So, Olympic year. I enjoyed the Olympics that year. I thought it was really good. It was we hosted it. I actually got to go down. Me and you hosted it. That Tales Olympics. That was good, wasn't it? Remember I won that one. I went down and watched triathlon and stuff like that. So I went down and actually watched the triathlon and stuff. Same year my daughter was born. That didn't make any difference to this, like 2015 when my son was born. But it was, there's a lot of things that happened that year that I think that was pretty cool. I don't know. It's one of those years where I sometimes hark back to being a good year. The last year I can remember where I've gone back and gone, oh God, yeah, I remember that year. It was a good
How
year.
old was you in 2012?
Once again, I think my age got a lot to do with it. I was quite young, so I was 25, so I was probably
So you had your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah, yeah.
He was just a little whipper. I don't know. He was just a little whipper.
Like I said, there's a few, but for some reason that one sticks out randomly.
Like a lot of good things happened that year.
Yeah, yeah,
The Olympics was a good part of that year.
yeah.
It's a good year.
Another good year's the year I was born, 1987.
Well, 2012, Andy was born as well.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a good year.
What's your
I'm
favourite?
going for 1992.
1992.
Yeah.
Go on.
My thoughts with this was my last year at primary school. And I think year 6 is the best year at school.
Nah.
It is.
It's not.
Why not?
Because you're staying here the year.
All right, good comeback.
No, I was
You can't just say it's not.
Oh,
and
I
then
thi-
give me
I
no
think-
rationale.
No, I just think it's like any other year. I know you go from little school to big school, but
It wasn't-
year 6 doesn't even stand out in my head any
It's
which
not
way.
even that. You're the oldest in the school. You're like more senior than anybody else. You get to do like really cool school trips on
What about year 11 then?
exams. Don't get
Yeah,
no
we have
exams.
stats year 6.
No, I didn't. It was pre-exam. But them stats mean nothing.
They tell you they mean everything. Do you know what I mean?
They
I
tell
know
you.
they mean nothing. Yeah, I know, but you don't know at the time. I was nearly
Yeah,
for.
but at the time, I wasn't thinking that this is the best year ever. This is about relaying that year. Knowing that I've lived for 64 years currently, and I know that was my good year. So that was me personally. I thought year 6, it's definitely the best way. I've told Andy to enjoy this year big time.
Oh yeah.
Because
I think every school year, I think enjoy every school year.
well, you should do, but I just think year 6, because you're the oldest in the school, you kind of got a bit of a swagger about you. You get the best playground.
Yeah,
You
but
get all that.
no, because when we was at school, it was like one big, massive open playground. They don't have open play now. Each year's like staggered and they have different play times and stuff.
Yeah, but this is my year.
I know it is, and you're saying
So
to
when
Andy
I-
enjoy it because of this. That doesn't happen anymore.
I'm
She's
saying
using-
enjoy it because she's the oldest in the school.
Yeah, I know,
And
but you're
then
saying
she's
she's
gonna
got a bit of
go
swagger. She can go with a bit of swagger. I'm like,
She
like
can.
playtime and stuff. She can't because she's in playground with only another year. Not all the
You've
little.
still got the swagger. Well, that makes it even more stronger an argument then if you've got everybody in that year, everybody in that playground because you're the biggest of them all.
That's what I'm saying. They're not there though. There was an idea, weren't there?
No, my playgrounds are split.
Oh, so yeah, that's one. That's one
Yeah.
big playground.
So yeah, so year 6 was 92. Obviously, year 6 runs over kind of 2 school years, doesn't it? We'll go 91, 92. But I've gone for 92 because that's the biggest portion of it. And then I've got some other things that happened in 1992.
I started school in '92. That was primary school.
And I was just leaving.
I was going to say, I was thinking then. Yeah,
I just think that's the year as well. There's don't feel like there's any pressure on. You can just kind of enjoy it. Then you go to school, and then you've got to start to fit in with other schools.
Yeah, but I think year 6 was a dreaded year, and the fact that you knew what was coming next was you're off to high school, it was like the daunting, like, oh Christ.
I don't know. It didn't daunt me. There was nothing daunting about it. It was quite exciting, and I think again that's part of that year.
I was jumping back into anyway, get swirlies and stuff.
Head flush down low and stuff like that.
But yeah, I don't really recall year 6 being a good year.
1992 films. Aladdin, original Aladdin with Robin Williams.
that was
good film.
Yeah.
The Bodyguard.
Never seen it.
Never seen The Bodyguard.
Don't think so.
Basic Instinct.
I've never seen it.
I've seen that bit. I've seen a bit of EXE. Sister Act,
Good film.
Wayne's World,
Ooh, yeah. Good.
and Home Alone 2. Good films.
Good films, yeah.
Good films in that year. Jeffrey Dahmer went to prison.
Okay, yeah, cool. But that recent, I thought that was like 80s, not 90s.
I think
Psycho.
maybe it was the 80s he was doing it, or 90s he got
Sure.
sent to prison.
Didn't know that.
Euro Disney opened,
Did it really?
1992.
Didn't.
According to my resources, it did.
Oh no, yeah, my son, yeah, because
The Queen.
no, because it's 30 years this year. It's anniversary this year. It must have been 93.
Well, my sources are wrong then.
I was going to say it's 30, this year's 30-year anniversary.
Let me just check.
I'm telling you, it's 30 years this year.
Is it? Are they counting this as a year because we lost a year to COVID?
I don't know. But this is 30-year anniversary because I've just been to the States. Now it's 50-year anniversary.
When did Euro Disney? 12th of April 1992. Sometimes I've fucking ain't been right all the time.
So if this year's Google, it's 30th year anniversary.
I bet they've lost a year. I bet they're saying it because they lost a year.
Just put is this year the 30th year anniversary for Disney? Unless it runs April to April, it's just about to finish.
Yeah. Well, it opened in 1992.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's due to end in April if it's 30th anniversary. Now, because it's like now is the 30th anniversary, but I wonder if it's about to end in April.
Yeah, possibly.
So both sort of right.
Good thing. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it over 2 years, isn't it?
What? No, if it was April 92 and you're celebrating the year anniversary, you couldn't finish in April
Yeah, I get what you mean.
in 93, aren't you?
The Queen described 1992 as horribleless and globalous or something like that. It was a horrible year for the royals. A lot of scandal.
Well, there you go then. No,
Charles and Diana separated.
Oh, did they? Was that 92? It's a hop for my time, I reckon.
Windsor Castle. Big fire at Windsor Castle.
I didn't know Windsor Castle had a fire.
Yeah, big old castle.
And fire.
And the Premier League started.
Now that is a good thing. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
And now I've got a little bit of a quiz for you.
Oh, I like a quiz.
Loaf of bread, 1992.
How much it costs?
How much?
12p.
Oh God! I got so excited then I've squirted all over you.
30p then. 32p.
55p.
That's not bad. 30 years later, it's only a quid.
Oh, I don't know.
Doubled in price.
The bread out gets more than a quid.
It's about 110.
About 120 something for a good loaf. Pint.
A pint of lager. Ooh.
You'd have liked these prices.
Well, I think it's about 98p or a quid 10.
I think it's an average. This so £1.49.
Like I said, when I started drinking, it was $1.99 for a pint.
£1.99 for a pint. Worldwide, how many people had computers with internet access?
In 92. Whoa.
Oh,
Probably.
them internet.
Oh, so I got billions of people on the planet. So less than 50,000.
No, but I can see where your rationale is.
Less than a million.
About 1 million
Yeah.
computers with internet access. How many websites? How many good websites?
2,000?
10.
10 websites. And
10
there was a million
websites.
people using 10 websites.
Yeah.
And with them were productive websites.
See, I knew you'd ask more questions.
Have you got this, haven't you?
No.
Oh, look at it.
I just give you the info. I don't have any backup information. Most popular girl's name?
Rachel?
No. I mean, we could be
Stacey.
here all day if we
Stacey.
could just guess this. And
What's
most
she-
popular boy's name?
Daniel.
Not a bad guess.
John.
No.
David.
No.
Andrew.
All the other Bible names.
Like I said, that was the year when they were like I went to school with loads of Rachel, I went to school with loads of Danielle, loads of Sophies and
Did you go to an all-girls school?
yeah, no, get a boys. Get a boys. And then I went to school with David Thomas's
Thomas.
Thomas.
Sophie.
I just said Sophie.
Did you say Sophie?
Yeah.
I missed that one. I do apologise. Sophie was the most popular girl's name. Thomas, most popular boy's name.
Nice.
I think I win.
I mean, your prep was way better than my prep.
92. Best year ever.
Yeah, I'm just not sure about any reasons. I think all the pomp that got around.
I tell you what else was good as well. Denmark won the Euros.
Yeah, I don't
And
remember
they weren't
that.
supposed to be in it.
What?
They got like a wild card to get in it.
I didn't know that.
I'm sure they did. And then ended up winning it.
I remember when Greece won Euros, and that was a big thing, wasn't it? Because Greece were terrible at the time.
Yeah.
Was that 2004?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah. It's a good year. Good year. I think there was an Olympics as well. 92. Is that America?
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Barcelona 92.
Barcelona. I've got this week's.
Okay. Just you
Go
got any of the years that stand out as in like for nostalgia for you? So 92, I get where you're coming from, best year to the game. But have you got years where that stand out and you think, oh yeah, that was
I can't think of a year where I think this has been a great year all year. I don't think there's ever been.
No, I think there
so.
is a year where it's all good all year long.
But even like when you win in the year, do you know what I mean? When more things happen for the better than the negative.
See, because I tell you, it was a really good year for the wrong reasons. The wrong reasons all over. COVID year. In the fact that the weather was unbelievable. Like I always pin up on how good the weather is, how many barbecues I get to have, how much beer I can drink in garden, how much time I can spend out of the house, if that makes sense. And that year, for some reason, we got locked down in March, didn't we? End of March. And it was like, right, everyone home. And it was like, bloody hell, sun's out. What's going on? And all April was glorious. May, and just like it was like carried on. It was like, what is going on here?
It was like a gift, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like you guys gotta stay home, but I'll tell you what, I'll get you some sunshine.
You can't go anywhere, so there have some sun.
But I honestly cannot remember a year that was that early, red hot, and then carried on right through.
There was a lot of hot days there, wasn't there? Yeah.
Just like I said, for the wrong reasons, if that makes sense, because it's a bit crap.
I think though, if you, without trying to get too deep, it's made a lot of people realise about certain things. I think
it's made people a lot selfish. I think a lot of people become selfish since COVID. Not on, like, do you know the old "not on my watch" or "this is I need to be." And start thinking about me more.
Yeah,
you know, and I think people are using that too much as in like.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But I've had a good conversation with Ellie today about stuff and thinking, why put stuff off that you can do now and like that.
Yeah, I think seize the moment because you don't know how long people are going to be around for and all that jazz. I get that. I do think it's made people a bit selfish.
I think as well, it made us change in the fact that we went, right, I need to see family more, I need to do this more. And that maybe lasted about 3 or 4 weeks. And maybe we're going to. I said to Andy the other day, so I went to a shopping centre, like a mall. What do you call it? What do you call that? Shopping centre. I want you, if I said shopping centre, you think supermarket. Anyway, shopping centre. And they have them vibrating chairs.
What? Yeah, go on.
And there's just people hanging off them. And like you go back when COVID times, somebody touched something, you clean it straight away.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I think Andy was thinking, I'd quite like to have a go on them. But like, these 2 very questionable looking older gentlemen had just come off them. And I'm like, who's cleaning them? Who's wiping them down? We've just stopped all that.
Oh, that's gone out. That's gone away big time.
We're just sneezing on people. We're happy to.
So that's what I think the other day. And you know, 5 million people use the London Underground. If it's a day or a week, it could be a lot for a day, couldn't it? 5 million.
When we went to London, though, we was literally getting lap danced.
Oh, yeah.
On there.
So I can't think if it's a week or a day, but it definitely said 5 million people use the London Underground week or a day. Yet, under COVID restrictions, everyone was cleaning. Do you know, like, was people cleaning the Underground? Was the Eckers?
Yeah.
So when you put that into perspective of what we did to batten down the hatches, it was OTT. I mean, I went to London in COVID, when COVID was on. I went to London and went underground and stuff. And it wasn't.
Sound of the Underground.
Yeah. Oh, what weird year that was. That was our war, wasn't it?
It was. I said exactly the same thing to him. That was our World War. Right, I'm going to do a question. This is from Stephen Kirkpatrick.
Oh, I know Stephen Kirkpatrick.
Okay. Let's hope it's the same one. I was recently on the nursery school pickup and was waiting patiently in the cloakroom waiting for the teacher to let out my son. They were then released as per usual. All hell broke loose. At the pickup point was mayhem. We've all been there, haven't we? In my terror and lack of concentrating on myself, I let out a silent but extremely odorous fart. To say this stunk was an understatement. I had 3 parents check their kids' pants to see if they'd shit whilst at school. I'm not actually writing in for help. I just want to know if you've ever done anything similar.
Yeah. All the time. So
exactly the same scenario.
So what I do is I'll guff and then I'll be like, oh God, who's done that? God,
your kids.
I'm gonna say, no, I'm proper like guff. Who's done that? Like make a big thing like it's definitely not me. Especially when there's people around.
And everybody else is good. Can't even smell
Yeah,
it.
I will admit it because I smell it.
You start wafting it.
When you go, it's coming that way or that way, but it's coming from one of the ways. You know what I mean?
Not anywhere near you.
No.
Yeah, I did it actually the other day. I was somewhere and I thought, I'm just going to let out a sneaky little trumpet. I think I was in supermarket, and then all of a sudden, like people
People
knew
come towards
just
you.
start descending on you. I'm like, how do I get out of this? And you must, people must walk into that fog. And
Oh,
just go,
tasty.
"Ugh."
Have you ever walked in someone else's and gone, dirty dog?
Yeah, where was I the other day? Oh, I was in gym, and I think the person on treadmill next to me was farting like a
See,
trooper.
when I exercise, I start fighting.
When
big
you're
time.
running,
Yeah, oh yeah, big time. Me and Al
you can't
Davies.
stop.
No, I can't do it. But me and Al, we used to teach combat, and we used to be on stage together, and he used to hate it because once I got going, I was like thinking, I was like, we'd move in tandem together, and he'd come into my space and be like, "You stink," and I was like, "I know." Move into his.
Have you ever done that sort of a similar thing where you've maybe been talking about somebody, and then suddenly they appear?
Oh no!
Have you never done that? Like
we say Beetlejuice, don't you? Like say, I've yeah.
no, what I mean is like they've been overhearing you.
Oh no.
You know, like going, oh god, they're right horrible. They're
But I do what Frank Skinner does, and I'll say, like, you walk into a room, I'm like, I'm coming into the room, Leon's coming in, just so people aren't talking about me, because I don't want to do it. If people want to slag me off, let them slag me off. As long
you
as
just
I
don't
don't,
know.
yeah, as long as I don't hear. Do you know what I mean? I'm skin thick enough to go. Not everyone likes me. I get that. I just don't want to hear it. That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? I could care less. Someone could be wailing on me.
Hatred to yourself.
Yeah.
I think as well when you're in a management position, I think it comes with territory, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like I said,
somebody's gonna know.
someone, yeah. All I ask is, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I completely get what you mean.
I always make sure people know I'm coming into a room when I'm coming into a room.
You announced it.
Yeah. Leon's coming in! Just so you know. Or do you know if like someone's talking, you're behind them, it's like, I'm behind you by the way, just so you know I'm behind you. Because don't want to get thingy. But it's Frank Skinner. It's from Frank Skinner, I've got that from.
I think I'd be the same. I wouldn't really want to hear it. I'm not a doubt in the world that people don't like to have a chat about you behind your back, but I'm not the same as you. I don't hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's happened to me before.
What, you've been hammering someone and they've walked in? Or they've walked around the corner?
Yeah.
What happened?
I didn't stop hammering.
Didn't you?
No, because it's one of them where you kind of. It's this. Not that I slag people off a lot,
Oh yeah, here he is.
but it's happened a couple of times. Yeah,
Mm.
I just style it out.
What was in
I think as well, I'm in a position now where I'm grown up enough that I can say this to somebody's face. I'm not going that bad. I'm not having. In fact, I think the worse you go, it's probably better.
Go, and by the way, you're an absolute fucking.
And you stink. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Should we do it again next week?
Always, mate.
Always. Let's do it again next week. I will see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday, my friend.
Keep yourself smiling.
Stay safe.